Hey guys, welcome to yet again Noah's Gaming PCs with another quick video. We're looking at a PSU here. I'm going to be explaining some of the different connectors that are here. So let's go with the very big one that's obvious. Modern day computers or gaming rigs, they use mostly ATX power supply PSU. And this connector here, if you were to sit here and count all these little pins, there's 24 pins. This goes in, this is your main motherboard power that plugs right into your motherboard. Every motherboard has most likely a 24 pin ATX main power connector slot. So this is where you connect that one. All right. I like to think of when you're building a computer, especially when you're making connections, like a puzzle. You try to put in the spot that it makes sense. Like, you know, if you see a area of your motherboard that has all these little holes, then, you know, it's likely that it's going to go there. It's like a puzzle, okay? So for lack of better explanation. The next power connector that you'll find on any PSU is the CPU. The CPU plug here. This one happens, some motherboards have a need for two connections to the CPU, and the nicer PSUs, they actually label these connectors for you easily. So this is going to power the your CPU, your computer living on your motherboard. So this particular PSU has two of these, but if you go with the more budget-friendly PSUs, you're going to only have one of these. But if you look at here, it splits in the middle, 4 and 4, for a total of 8 pins. Some motherboards use CPU power on the motherboard uses 8 pins. Some of them will use 6, so you can adjust that for 6, or in some cases 4. That's the lowest normally. So there you go. That is the CPU power connector. Let's go ahead. Now you'll come across something else here. If you look at this little flat thing right here, it has like a little, like again, you're looking for fitting the puzzles. This is called a SATA power connector. Your typical SSD, your storage device, will have a connector spot, so you'll connect that to give power to your solid state drive. All right, let's see what else we have here. On some of the older cases, and some, this is a Molex. So on the cheaper red, green, blue RGB fans, some PC cases use this Molex. So this is a Molex. It looks like this. So you'll just find that connection on your fans or on the PC case that houses your fans. And again, there's another one right here as well. So there you go. Let's see what else we have here. These seem to be all SATA, so you can connect a lot of solid state drives, a lot of storage devices. So there we go on that. And then lastly, the other connector that's most important, especially if you have a gaming rig, gaming PC, is of course the PCIe connector. And this one has up to 8. This one, again, is a little bit better quality PSU, so therefore you have 2 of these. So some graphics cards, the really powerful graphic cards, need a total of 16 pins. So that's why you'll see 2 of this. But mostly in cases, budget, mid-range computers, you'll be fine with just this 8-pin PCI connector. So again, this one will connect to your graphics card as opposed to the motherboard. And some graphics card will use all 8. Some will use 6. So you can actually detach. I can do it right now for you. So you can detach this. You see, I detached this right here. And if your graphics card uses 6, I do apologize for the blurriness. I'm doing this off of my phone, but there'll be a 6-pin for your graphics card. And some graphics cards don't even use power at all. Those are the low-end graphics cards that allow you to play esport titles. I think basically that's it. Either your graphics card will use a 6 or 8-pin connector. So I think that's it. We covered all the plugs here. If I forgot something, I'll mention it in the video. But that's it. This is the connectors for a PSU, and this goes, most of them go directly to your motherboard or to your storage device or directly into your graphics card. So as a quick summary, we talked about PCIe connector. We talked about the CPU connector that goes into the motherboard. SATA, we talked about Molex as well. Let's see if I'm forgetting this PSU. This is what this PSU has. And of course, the main power, the 24 pin. Some of the older cases will actually have I want to say up 8 pin. So you can actually detach this. And there's some you can detach, just like I showed you on the PCIe connector. You can detach these 4 over here, and you can have a 20 pin in some cases, in some of the older motherboards. But again, that's it for this video, Noah's Gaming PCs. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully you found some value, and check out my FPS benchmark. Check out my Spotify. I build gaming rigs for you guys. That's my main living. You can support me that way, or check out my channel. And thank you so much. Again, this is Noah's Gaming PCs, high FPS at a low cost. Thanks so much, guys, for the support.